Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Rich on Life Lofts. I am Richard, and these are my lofts. Pretty rough night in the weather last night. Birds came out okay. We had a lot of tornadoes around us. I am in Middle Tennessee. I know Kentucky had a lot of damage. That right there is the culmination of my damage. I had a limb come down. I'm gonna take care of that tomorrow. But the breeding season has started. Got all the pairs up. Let's get in there and we will talk about what's going on. Okay, over here in the breeding section, got a lot of them all paired up. This group over here is making a good old nest. These two up here, I think they're making, yep, they're bringing in some straw. Same thing down there. Everybody's pairing up quite nicely. I have, the way I did this was I put all the cockbirds in here and I let them all pick their nest boxes, which they did. And then I locked them all up in their nest boxes overnight. And then I brought one hen out at a time. And I let that hen out. And I let that cockbird out. And I watched them interact. And then as soon as the hen flew back up to the nest box, I let them interact for a while. Then I closed them up in their nest box and brought in another hen. And everybody went together really, really well, with the exception of one pair. That was the Black Eagle hen that I got from Mike at Rocky Ridge. Let me go over here and I put her back in the hen section. Let me go back and go over there and I'll be right back. Okay, that's her right there. As you can see, she got beat up pretty bad. Her cockbird was not very nice to her. I even separated them in the nest box with a divider for a day, then put them back together, and nothing worked. So there he is right there. That's the cockbird I went with her. But, and see, I put them over here together. And at least now they're getting along a little better. They're over here with a blind white bird. So I gave him all this space, give her room to get away from him. And then I'm going to put them back together over there once I see them interacting. I'm gonna leave them over here for a couple of days. But other than that pair, I've had zero problems. Everybody paired up quite nicely. Every once in a while, there's still a couple squabbles out with them defending their nests. Now this group down here, this red hen, she's already sitting on 2 eggs, but they're not fertile because she laid the first egg as soon as I as soon as I put them together. Like, she had the first egg in the first day, so I know there's nothing there. But love is definitely in the air. Looks like everybody's together. So as right now, there's 10 pair that are successfully together. Hopefully I'll get eggs pretty soon. And we'll see what's going on. But yeah, I'm excited to get started. It's nice to see how some of them, I guess I need to put some other hay out here. I put a handful of hay out there. I'll put another handful out there in a moment. But I haven't let the young birds out to fly for a while. The hawks are getting really bad and really, as you can see, there's still a little fighting going on around here. The hawks are getting really bad around here. I mean, and they are getting brave. I'm gonna put a picture up right now I took of one sitting right on top of the aviary right there, staring in the window. Now I had to take it from my kitchen window. As soon as I open the door, they take off. But I've seen as many as 3 hawks in a tree and sitting on the lofts. lately, and not a whole lot I can do about it right now. So just check on the birds, and let's go out and check on the young birds. Come over here to check on the young birds. So I'm out here, the hawks flew off, so now they're coming out in the aviaries. Normally they won't even come out in the aviary. Let's go in and see how they're doing. Inside the young bird loft, I do have some pretty birds in here. These are the ones I decided not to breed with this year. You can see it's getting cold. They're all getting all puffed up as they sit on their perches. Well, let's go ahead and give these guys something to eat. Yeah, they're not nearly as hungry as they normally are. They haven't flown in, I guess, 4 days. They haven't flown in 4 days. But a couple of birds that I like those, that splash right there walking around. I guess you'd call that a splash. That's a pretty nice cock bird. And actually the splash over here, I think that they were actually nest mates. They came off the hen I call Black Widow that I got from Jack Barak, and with one of my white Hens and Cocks birds. That one and that one both turned out to be beautiful splashes, came from the same nest. And it's kind of funny that those two have so much black on them. And then the second round is that one right there was just a little black on it, and its nest mate is that one right there with just a little black on it. But all four of those came off that white Hens and Cocks and that black hen I got from Jack Barak that I call Black Widow. That the first round they were dark splashes, and the second round they were just white with a little dark, little black splash on them. So there's some good birds in here. I don't know what I was gonna do with these guys. Most of them are just banded with my personal bands, so I don't really have a lot I can do with them. So I guess these are just pets, unless I decide to breed from them later. I'm gonna keep flying them. But they're all doing pretty good. All these birds here have been out 75 miles. And these are my young birds that I play with. And they're about to get moved over into half of this loft. I think there's 23 of them in here. And as you can see with these new perches here, this is going to be my, where they're going to be. And then this section over here is going to be my flying loft. It's a little dark in here, I'm sorry, it's getting near the end of the day. This is gonna be my flying loft for next race season. So I just wanna tell everybody, thank you very much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you on the next one.